He's gone. He suddenly vanished. It's also part where I have to always stream it on Facebook, YouTube, and for recording purposes. Um, it's easier.
別の人になっちゃってるちょっと待って待って待って。
Florian, hello. Good morning.
あれ、今日中央省じゃないですか？
Good morning. Can you hear me?
違うって。今日は中央省ではないですか？
What? Okay. Can you hear me, Aaron or Ryan or not?
なんだって。
Oh, okay. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello.
この人のやつ。
Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Can you?
切ります。
Okay, hello. Good morning. Can you hear me?
中央省ですけど切ります。
Okay.
退出し
So,
ます。
hello, Ryan. So, how's your summer vacation? Was it good? Was your summer vacation okay? Was it good? Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, since we haven't seen each other for a while, so I want to have a recap of the lessons. So, we'll have a recap of the lessons first, to know what you remember so far. So, by the way, do you understand what I'm saying? You can nod yes, or you just say yes.
なんだって。聞
聞こえるのか。
こえない？
聞こえる。
聞こえる？いいですか？中央省授業やってくれますかって。
Okay. By the way, can you hear me, Rian? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. That's very good. So what we're gonna have today is just we're gonna do a recap or a review of the lessons that we did before we go to the next topic. So how many months or how many days did you have your summer vacation? How many months did you have? Or how many weeks rather in your summer vacation?
なんだって。あ、はい。
So
いいんで
we're
す
gonna
よ。
start now for the review. So I want you to answer this first. So we will know what
別
you
の、
remembered in the last lesson. So I want you to answer as much as possible here, from 1 to 15 and 1 to 4. Can you? Okay, so please do it and tell me if you're finished or you don't know what to answer anymore. Just answer as much as possible. Okay, so how many minutes should I give you? Should I give you 10 minutes? Is that enough or it's not enough? Okay, I'll give you 15 minutes. Okay. So I want you to answer all of this as much as you can. If you don't know how to answer, just skip it. So we'll know what you forgot and what you remembered. Okay, so your 15 minutes starts now. By the way, if you don't know how to answer it or you forgot about it, you can just skip to the next numbers. like jump from 10 to 15 or something. So where are you starting, Ryan? What part are you having trouble with? Or what part do you know how to answer? So you still have still have 10 minutes before we'll start. So you just put your answer here and beside the for example here, how do I say this? I'll just answer number one for you first. I know I won't answer it. Anymore. I want you to figure it out first. So this will be a training for your brain so that you'll remember or at least remember your lesson before your lessons. So if you can't answer it, just tell me like Sensei, I can't answer it anymore. Or yes. Okay, so 10 minutes passed and you haven't recalled one. So let me ask you first. What numbers do you think is the most difficult for you? Like what numbers? Is it 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, 10 to 12, or 13 to 15? So I want you to speak, Korean. Speak. What numbers do you think is the most difficult? Hmm, I'm reading your answer. Okay, so we'll start with 1 to 3 instead. So let's start with 1 to 3 instead. So reduce to its lowest term. So first, let's discuss what is the lowest term. So lowest term is like the most simple form of the fraction. So I'll give you an example before we'll answer 1 to 3. So how about this one? 4 out of 8. Okay. For example, this. Can you guess its lowest term for this? Like what's its lowest term? Or what's its most simplified form? Okay, so it's something like this. So 4 and 8. So we can divide 8 by 4, right? So 8 divide 4 is 2. And then 4 divide 4 is just 1. So its simplified form is 1 half. Yeah. So actually, this is the same when we were answering multiplication of fractions and division of fractions before. I don't know if you remember it, but it's almost the same. Like when we're doing like something like this, like that. When we're doing it like that, we're usually just doing that. Two and one. This one is two, another's one. Something like that. So the name for this um the name for this process is called reducing the fraction to its lowest term. So so you are actually doing it without knowing its name. So the name is reducing the fraction to its lowest term. So I want you to answer this first, Rian. Um, um, okay. How about this one? 3 and 6. This one. Can you reduce it to its lowest term? Yes. Very good. Exactly. So its lowest term is 1 half. How about, okay.
Hmm?
How about this one?
Oh,
Yeah. Wait. Not yet. Not yet. How about this one? 4 out of 10. Can you do this or it's a bit difficult? Okay. Nice. Perfect. Now, how about for 1 and 3? Okay. So if you finally remembered it. So how about this one? 6 out of 8.
mm,
And also this one and this one. I'm pretty sure you can do it now. Well, you remembered it. So 6 and 8, this one, and 12 over 15, and this one. So the same with what we did, like the 3 and 6. Yes. Yes. Go on. Uh-huh. Yes, that's right. That's correct. Yes, correct. How about the other ones? Right. Mm, yes, this is also correct. Yes, it's also correct. So, do you remember now the reducing to its lowest term? So, yeah, these are all correct. You're smart. Perfect. Mhm. So, how about this one? This is a more challenging one. So, convert to mixed numbers. Do you know what mixed number is? Do this if no, and do this if yes. Do you know how to do it? Converting to mixed numbers? No, okay. So, first, I'll introduce you to the forms of manner. So, do you know how to do this? This one? Ano answer? No idea? One. Okay, no idea. It's okay. So, first, I'll introduce you to three forms of fractions. This is called a proper fraction, the improper fraction, and number. So, this one. So, you might be wondering, Rian, like, what are those three? Like, who are they? So, proper fraction, improper fraction, and mixed number are what we call the types of fraction that we see. So, they're actually types of fraction. So, for proper fraction, so for proper fraction, so these are fractions that has. So, by the way, for example, if fraction, always remember that in a fraction there is a numerator and a denominator. So, for example, like this. The one on top here is called the numerator. Numerator. And the one below, or the one in circle, is called denominator. 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 But it's okay, you don't have to know the English word for it. So, mm, just think of it, the one on the top is square, and the one below is circle. Okay, remember that. So for the it's called a proper fraction if the one on top is smaller than the one below. Okay? So another example for this is 4 out of 5. That is a proper fraction. Another is 8 over 11. That is a proper fraction. So the one below is bigger than the one on top. So improper fraction is the one, let's just say, if the one on top is bigger than the one below. Okay, something like that. So can you see the difference? The one here, the one on top is smaller, while here, the one on top is bigger. So there's a difference. So I want you, in a while, I want you to determine which is which. So another is 9 out of 6, and there is 7 out of 2. So this is called an improper fraction. So mixed number, on the other hand, is a special case. So mixed number is something like that. Yeah. So there's a big number now in besides the fraction. So something like that. Yes. So now I want you to guess, I want you to tell me what type of fraction this is. So by the way, we have proper, improper, and mixed. Okay. So how about this one, Rian? Is this proper or improper? This one, proper or improper? Just guess. Proper, improper, or mixed? Just guess.
Proper.
Proper. Very good. That's proper. Wow, very smart. How about this one? Proper or improper? Or mixed? Proper or improper or mixed?
Proper.
Proper.
Yeah.
Very good. How about this one? Proper, improper, or mixed? Proper, improper, or mixed?
Improper.
Improper. Okay, that's it. So, yeah, I actually know the difference now. That's very good. So that's one step closer to our goal. Next is, did you know that improper and mixed number are almost the same? So let's figure it how. Let's figure it out how. So did you know that 3.5 is just equal to 1.5? Just one. Because so do you know why this is? So let's think of it this way. So one half is one half, right? Like let's just say one half of a pizza is just one half, right? But how about if you say, if we put it this way, 2 out of 2, what does this mean? Is this like one or is this another half? It technically means two halves, right? Two halves, so two one halves. So if you put it like that, so it's just one half and another one half. Oh, another one half. So it's just one. So whenever you see fractions like this, Rian, like the one on top is the same with the one below, it just means it's one. So another example is 3/3. It's just equal to one. Okay, so I want you to remember that. Another 4 out of 4 is just equal to one. So what if it's like this? 3/2. So if it's like this, it means that there is 1 2.5 plus 1/2. That's why it's 3/2. Yes, like that. So whenever you see an improper fraction, Rian, so I want you to look at the one below because this will be the limiting agent. It's like an FBA agent now. So it will limit the whole fraction. So after limiting the whole fraction, so you will just minus it, minus the one on top, where like for example 2, and you're left with 1. So its mixed form is just equal to this one. So like since we just discussed that 2 out of 2 is just 1, so it will be just equal to 1 plus 1 half, or just equal to 1 and 1 half, something like that. So I want you to identify this one. How about uh, this one? Can you do this? We'll just answer 3 more of this and then we'll done. We'll be done. So I want you to participate as much as you can. So what is this? Do you have any idea how to answer this? Like change it into a mixed number based on my example. Yes, very good. That's it. Wow. Okay, that's very smart. And then how about this one? Wait, this one. So this will be the last example for this. Not this one. And what's it? Good and perfect. Yeah, that's it. So smart. Now I want you to answer 4, 5, and 6. This one. And after you're answering 4, 5, and 6, we're done. 4, 5, and 6. Yes. Mm, nice. Yes, very good. Mm-hmm. It's 12, 18. Okay, perfect. And that's it. Good job. Wow, very smart. Wait, one last, one last before I leave. Do you know how to do this? These ones? Improper fractions. So it's the opposite of that one. Can you do this for me before we leave? Alright. If you know. If you don't know, it's fine. We can discuss that for another time. Do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do this? Okay. So I guess so. Thank you so much, Rian. So since we still have time, um, I will just ask you. I'll just ask first, what's your next topic? Like, what's your topic in school right now in math? Like, do you know its name? Can you say its name? Your topic? You don't know yet? It's okay. So I guess that's it for today, Rian. So thank you so much for your participation and see you next week. Bye bye. Are you with Yukari right now or no?
Hmm?
Are you with Yukari? Wait, Yukari is not around? Oh no. Okay. Do you know Yukari? You're friends with Yukari, right? Okay. So tell Yukari hi. Bye bye.